What's up, guys? How are you? Hope you're doing well. So, as we are nearing the end of the year, I know as a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, you're constantly thinking about your sales numbers, your revenue targets. Are you going to hit them this year? Am I going to be able to get those proposals closed by the end of the year? And so, what I want to do today is I want to share two tips, techniques that are gonna you can apply to make sure that you meet and exceed those targets. Okay, so stick around. Two tips, and check these out. Okay, so before I begin, I just want to review something, and I've said this before in previous videos. What you're seeing is not believing. What you believe becomes reality, and that is what you're seeing. So this is the basis of reality creation. So you need to understand the basis of how this works. So a belief that you have in your conscious mind um, gets translated to your subconscious, which goes to the superconscious, the universe, and then that becomes reflected into the 3D world. So, for example, if you have a belief, oh, I'm going to hit my numbers this year, or I'm going to exceed my numbers, or I'm way behind on my numbers. I'm in big trouble. If you keep thinking that, if you keep looking at your evidence of what you're seeing here, your conscious brain, it's going to get picked up by your subconscious, and then that's actually what's going to happen. So, two methods I want to talk about, and these methods, you could do both of them. You could do one of them, not the other one. They are equally effective. Either method is equally effective. I'm not saying one is better than the other one. I kind of do both, but if you want to pick one, that's fine, and it'll be sufficient. So the first method is I like to call pre-order. I have talked about this in previous videos. Again, it's basically setting the destiny in order by saying what is going to happen from a place of I am. So always start with the I am. This is your true self. Uh, you know, realize that you are already complete and you have what you want. You have everything. Okay, there is no lack. You must believe in this. Um, because anything you want that you put on a pedestal, something that you are looking up to, that becomes the God, and therefore you have this separation. So you have to kind of start as, no, I am the God. Start from that. Practically speaking, you have what it has. You have what you're seeking already. If you need to believe in that first. Otherwise, if it's something that you feel lack or you feel a separation from, then that's what's actually going to happen. All right. So practically speaking, how does this work? When you wake up, you want to say and start with your positive affirmation. Something. This is what I do. This is something that you can try. You say, I am complete. I am happiness, love, peace, bliss, fulfillment, abundance. Nothing is greater than me. I have top priority in everything, and reality is a reflection of my perfection. You got to say this, you got to believe in it. It's the first thing you do. And then you can add on things like, today is going to be the best day of my life. Everything I do is going to be super smooth, super easy. Abundance will be present. My wealth will increase. Revenue targets will be met. Sales numbers are going to be amazing. You could do this several times a day. You could just do it once in the morning. But the key here is you got to feel that confidence. You got to have the feeling of the satisfaction. It's already done. It's already done. I don't even have to worry about it. Um, and then you're there. And then you just sit back and you watch this reality play out for you. I do this, before I get into a car. I say, on this trip, there's going to be no traffic. I'm going to find parking. Uh, all the awesome music songs are going to be playing on the radio that I want to listen to. And I sit down and I drive and it happens. Okay, before you send off that proposal, say the same thing. This is the most amazing proposal. This client's going to love it. And you hit send. Okay. The second method, method 2, is I call it kind of denying the 3D evidence. So, we're living here in the 3D world. So you got to just remember what you're seeing is a reflection of your past thoughts. Okay. So if what you're witnessing is not ideal, not what you want, let's say, you're not getting the revenue numbers, time isn't crunching, don't attach any emotion to what you're witnessing. Okay. Just don't attach any emotion to what you're witnessing and believe that it's actually the end goal, the, the end, right? Tell yourself, oh, that's interesting. This is simply just a reflection of my past imperfect belief. And then you revise what you want it to be. So, example, a client is not getting back to you. They haven't signed that DocuSign you sent like 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 days ago, whatever. Then I pick up the phone, think in your mind, the doc's already signed. Client's super happy with my services. It's done. And just let it go. Don't keep checking. It's done. Live in the end. Okay. Again, this is in this situation. The most important thing is don't react to what you're seeing. What you're seeing may be a reflection of past imperfect beliefs. So take a deep breath, take a moment, you center yourself, you imagine what you want to see, what you want to believe in, and imagine that, and it will happen. So again, just in summary, set method 1 is set the precedent of what you want to see. And number 2 is if you're not seeing it, just deny it and revise to what you want to see. So try these 2 methods. I know they're going to make a big difference in your life as an entrepreneur, definitely in mine. Again, this channel has been brought to you by 858 Consulting. If you ever want to book a free 30-minute call with me for some business consultation, please go to 858consulting.com, and happy to talk to you about that. And until then, I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and have a wonderful, happy holidays and new year. And thank you so much for being part of your journey.